Всем здравствуйте, меня зовут Корван Керам, я рада вас приветствовать. Сегодня мы с вами опять начинаем прохождение Масс Эффекта. На этот раз я надеюсь, что я его допройду. Мы с вами наконец-таки дойдем до третьей части, а третьей главной перейдем в Андромеду и так далее, и так далее. Пока жив мой ноутбук, мы можем играть. Собственно, давайте начнем. Сколько это все будет еще надолго. Надеюсь, что у меня все работает. В случае чего кричите. Нажимаем на новую игру.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Новые данные, конечно же. У меня всегда были новые данные. Прежде чем это сделаем, я поняла, что я не посмотрела настройки. Субтитры включить.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Confirmed connection. Новые данные, конечно же, создание женского персонажа. Или как это, боже мой, я уже не помню.
Please log in to access your profile.
Profile. Я помню, что меня тогда звали Корм. Ох уж это веселые стримы тогда были.
Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history.
Так, информация деятельности до поступления на службу. Скиталец. Ваши родители стали на службе в войсках Альянса. По мере продвижения по службе они сменили много кораблей и станций, на которых и произошло ваше детство. Ваша семья не задерживалась нигде дольше, чем на несколько лет. Следуя по стопам отца, вы добровольно поступили на службу в возрасте 18 лет. Колонист. Вы родились и выросли на Мендуаре, небольшой пограничной колонии в Аттическом Траверсе. Когда вам было 16 лет, Мендуар подвергся нападению работорговцев. Вашу семью и друзей убили. Вас спас проходящий через систему патруля Альянса. Несколько лет спустя вы записались на службу в войска. Землянин, вы сирота. Ваше детство и юность прошли на улицах огромных мегаполисов Земли. Вы вырвались из мира уличного насилия и преступных группировок, записавшись в войска Альянса, едва вам стукнуло 17 лет. Нет, вы не землянец и не, наверное, скиталец. О боже, сложно. Во время вашей службы одно из заданий окончилось катастрофой. Перенеся немыслимые физические страдания и тяжелейший психологический стресс, вы смогли выжить. Один солдат и всего отряда. Вы единственный свидетель того, что произошло во время этой миссии. В начале вашей военной карьеры вам пришлось столкнуться с превосходящими силами противника. Несмотря на то, что шансы на успех были невелики, вы рискнули жизнью, чтобы спасти товарища и уничтожить противника. За смелость и проявленный героизм вы заслужили награды и признание в войсках Альянса. Безжалостно, господи. На протяжении вашей военной карьеры вы действуете согласно одному правилу. Задача должна быть выполнена. Люди считают, что вам свойствен холодный расчет и жестокость. Ваша безжалостность стала причиной настороженного отношения к вам ваших сослуживцев. Но задания, которые должны выполняться любой ценой, всегда поручают именно вам. Нет, Герой войны.
Confirm military specialization.
О боже. Я начинаю плакать. Солдаты — это военные специалисты, наилучшим образом подготовленные для боя. Они обладают хорошим здоровьем, могут обучиться использованию любых типов оружия, сразу получают навык использования средней брони, а в дальнейшем могут научиться пользоваться тяжелой броней. Инженер. Инженеры — это специалисты по технике. Используя голографические умные инструменты, они могут проникать в систему безопасности, осуществлять ремонт и улучшение технического оборудования, выводить из строя вражеские оружия и щиты, а также лечить членов группы. Инженеры могут носить только легкую броню, в оружии специализируются на пистолетах. Адепт. Адепты — это специалисты с развитыми биотическими способностями. Используя особые импланты, они многократно усиливают возможности человеческого организма. Адепты могут поднимать и метать тяжелые предметы, накладывать мощные кинетические щиты, а также обезвреживать противников. Адепты могут носить только легкую броню. Разведчик. Разведчики — это бойцы, которые сочетают боевые и технические навыки для уничтожения и обезвреживания противника на расстоянии. Обученные использовать умные инструменты, разведчики отдают предпочтение расшифровке данных и боевым операциям, а не лечению членов отряда. Они могут носить среднюю броню, а в оружии специализируются на пистолете, снайперских винтовках. Это про меня. Стражи — это специалисты, обладающие как техническими, так и биотическими способностями. В бою они обычно оказывают биотическую и медицинскую поддержку союзникам, однако способны проводить... Ой... Ну, они такие чисто этих своих защищать. В ближнем бою... Ну, давайте все-таки разведчикам.
Confirm facial identification.
Patient Edification. О, строение лица. Боже. Я тут смотрю, тут ничего не изменилось со времен старого эффекта. Серьезно. Цвет кожи. Беленький тип кожи. Ага. Ну, были молодой, я помню. Острение голова, толщина. Господи, вы что, серьезно, что ли? Я, по-моему, худая, размер лица. О, господи, ширина щек. Более щекастых. Я более узенькую делала, помню. Скулы. Моя любимая скулы. Впалость щек. Ну, у меня впалые щеки. Размер ушей. И можно спокойно. Наклон ушей, да, спокойно. Так, это что? Форма глаз. Господи, я и помнить-то не помню, какие там у меня глаза-то были. Положение глаз. Ага. Ширина посадки глаз. Глубина посадки. Это там вперед-назад. Глубина надбровного дуга. Высота бровей. Цвет глаз. Ага. Это там я помню. Я зеленые ставила. Я не помню, какие именно зеленые. Так, это глаза. Челюсти. Глубина подбородка. Не показывает. Это не сможешь посмотреть. Так, ширина подбородка. Нет, давайте поуже. Ширина челюсти. Шире челюсть сделаем. О, волосы. Я помню, я их хвостик делала. Но я совершенно не помню. Да, вот туда смотри, дорогая моя. Пока пытаюсь вспомнить, какой у тебя был причесон. Я тебе хвост делала, точно тебе говорю. Хвоста нет. Брали мой причесон. Ну, вот такой тогда, с таким с хвостиком больше. Вот так вот. Цвет волос. Фиолетовый. Я давайте черненький. Цвет бровей тоже. Это что? Это мы волосы сделали? У нас рот. И челюсть. Я что-то все пропустила, понимаю. Ой. Форма носа. Поверни, пожалуйста, голову. Носа, глубина посадки. Покажись мне. Спокойно. Это были волосы. Нос, косметика. О, боже. Ох, я даже не хочу думать об этом. Цвет помады. Как же я давно не играла в такие игры. Я уже забыть-то забыла. Я помню, что мы делали черный оттенок вообще всего мейкапа. Уже это смотрится забавно. Ну, зелененький пусть будет. Шрам украшают машину. Но почему бы не украсить ими женщину? Я в Fallout всегда делаю со шрамами.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Да, profile complete. Согласен. Okay.
Identification confirmed.
Как всегда, легкий, только отряд. Классически использует диапазон уровня от 1 до 60, вместо 1 от 1 до 30. Количество подачков умений остается неизменным, называется только количество уровней. Еще не понял. Ну и ладно. Использование умения отряда. Использовать битвы. Все пусть используют. Субтитры включить, автосохранение включить подсказки. Yes. Ой. Сейчас я усяжусь. Ой. Окей, поехали.
Well, what about Shepard? She's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of her life.
Military service runs in the family. Both her parents were in the Navy.
She proved herself during the Blitz, held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
She's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
We can't question her courage.
Humanity needs a hero, and Shepard's the best we've got.
I'll make the call.
В 2148 году исследователи обнаружили на Марсе останки древней цивилизации космических путешественников. В течение нескольких последующих десятилетий эти артефакты открыли тайны новых удивительных технологий, позволивших совершать полеты к самым далеким звездам. Основой этих технологий стала сила, способная изменять саму ткань пространства и времени. Эта сила стала величайшим открытием в истории человечества и, в общем, Масс Эффект.
Arcturus Prime relays in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Board is green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
I'll talk. О боже мой, как я давно в это не играла. Нажмите покиньте корабль. Отряд, кодекс, снаряжение. Я уже не помню значение клавиш. Левый контрол. Присесть. Пробел. Круг. Карта М. Снаряжение. Это все понятно. Сохранение. Зага. Выстрелить. Наведение. Ближний бой. Помощь. Граната. Противник. Ой, это все так знакомо. Так. Да-да-да. Транспорт. Ремонт. Я забыл, как с ними. Ну, вот так вот. Вот. Поговорить с ним как. Можно с тобой как-то... Ой. Поговорить? Можно? А если я очень сильно хочу? А все-таки настройки. Значение клавиш. Действие. Ну, идти вперед, назад, лево, право, здесь использовать прыгу. А, ну может, я не знаю.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
На пробел. Боже, на пробел. Кто делает на пробел? Что нам происходит? О, точно. Игра про разговоры. Я и забыла.
Sounds like you don't trust Arturian guest.
Sorry, Commander, just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
О, боже.
What do you know about the stealth
Просто
system?
я говорила про
I just know
взять
it
чаек.
masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology.
И
The Normandy's the only
запасайтесь
ship
им.
with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Хм. Простите.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, man. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
You don't trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Good luck, Commander.
Fine, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Oh, you watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
Jenkins.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Only a fool goes looking for a fight, Corporal.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself in the Blitz. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're a war hero, right? Held off an entire enemy fleet during the Blitz single-handed? That's the kind of talent the Spectres are looking for.
This is all just wild speculation. The Spectres aren't interested in recruiting humans, no matter how capable.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council...
The Spectres...
Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Goodbye, Commander. Goodbye, Commander. Niles. Good day.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It'll give us a chance to talk.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
If you've got something to say, just say it.
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the Commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir?
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
You held off an enemy assault during the Blitz single-handed. You showed not only courage, but also incredible skill. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Моя любимая.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, And without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker. Fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
Что скажете?
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
Oh God, what happened here?
Что тут произошло? Да ничего особенного, подумаешь, войнушка. Типичный Масс Эффект. Идет война. Война идет везде.
Don't worry, they're harmless.
какие у меня тут эти... О, мое любимое оружие, просто. Чем вообще нужно какое-либо другое оружие? Не понимаю. Водичка. Водичка. Куда я иду-то хоть? Shift, чтобы сменить оружие в отряде. Уже не помню. Не помню я игру. Типа Дженкинс. А вот так вот. А вот так вот. А вот так вот. Всех изничтожим. Я, пожалуйста, спрячусь. А, ну и все, да? Ну ладно, хорошо. Можно и так, в принципе. Дратати.
Rip right through his shields. We're out of chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Я слишком добрая для этой игры. Да-да-да. Да.
I've got some burned out buildings here. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Как давно я не играла в Масс. Вот это. Shift. Не справиться за это такой-то так. Купил. C вернуться следовать. Да, просто всех уничтожаем. Ой. Неожиданно. Спокойно. И тебя тоже уничтожим. Всех уничтожим. А, вижу. Стоять. Не сметь. Приближаться. Что это? Ничего. Где-то тут, я помню, были запрятаны сундуки. Я не помню где. Панициллин, где же были запрятаны сундуки? Я их уже, наверное, прошла раз 200. Ну да, точно. Да, что ты там переживаешь? Чем вот так вот повода? Смотри, как я так профессионально работаю. А ты переживаешь, что? Не помню я, где я упустила все эти ящики.
Gunnery Chief
Ладно.
Ashley Williams of the 212. He the one in charge here, ma'am?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, ma'am. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
Достаем кружки чая, начинаем пить чаек, пока они разговаривают.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Пока.
Move out!
Что ты орёшь? Такая, все нормально, такая. Опа! Бежали. Так, О, боже. Ящички, набор улучшений. Набор улучшений, наборы оружия. Парарарай, налай, детишки висят на стене. Не укройтесь. Господи, мой музончик. И что? Подойдите к краю укрытия. Угу, угу. И? Что ты хочешь? Ой. Вау. А где он? А вот он. А что это? А вот. А еще. Выходи по одному. Да. Кривой я. А где? А где? Да, уйди. А что вы стреляете, если... О, господи. Простите. Я не могу спокойно играть в эту игру. Просто знаете.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Ой, Найлус, с тобой все понятно. Все мы знаем, что с тобой будет. А кто не знает, тот будет знать.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush.
О,
Keep your
боже
guard
мой.
up. Oh god, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Что они сделали с ними? Иди сюда, маленький. Да что ж с тобой? Да что обойти? Я у мамы маленький мальчик. Я бегать не умею, совершенно по кругу я бегаю. На-на-на-на. Простите. Тихо схожу с ума. Да, определенно, я давно не играла в эту игру. А мы попоем песенки. Все, что ли? Брать оружие. Дешифровка. На самом деле, подождите. Отряд. Что ты хочешь с отрядом? Ну, отряда можно вот это вот всякое распределить, как тебе хочется. Да-да. Я всегда баяние вкрою. Угу. Что-то где тут? Что у нас? Первая помощь. Это если дешифровка, по-моему. Да. Почаще политехническая броня. Физподготовка, иммунитет. Такая стрельба, снайперские винтовки. У нас, по идее, снайперские винтовки. Да-да. Снайперские винтовки, электроника. Дешифровку давайте прокачаем. Это все на автомате. Молодцы, сами все умеют. Журнал, о боже. Кодекс, так, нет, кодекс вообще, мы не открываем кодекс, это страшная вещь, которая меня поглощает. Чтобы открыть некоторые закрытые объекты, ну, интегрируется электроника. Если осуществление фестиваля, интегрируется электронный элемент, подробно выбор конца. Шла отключаем. О боже, нет. Эти мини-игры мы еще помучаемся. Достаем чашки чая.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone. You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon? It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers. Bringers of darkness. Heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil. Awakened the beast. Unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Ой, да. Ты был немножечко прав, буквально чуть-чуть, вот, буквально чуть-чуть он был прав. А его никто не слушает, потому что безумцев никто никогда не слушает. Дураки.
Saren. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Предсказуемо. Иди сюда. Да иди сюда, мальчик. Мальчик. Ну ты плохо летаешь. Не то оружие достаю. Достань нужно. Спасибо. Успокойся. Так, все бабахнуть. Все успокоились? Все живы? Молодцы. Ну что они тут удумали? Разошлись они не на шуточку. Какие-то тут всякие. О. Подожди. Подождите, как это делается-то? Господи, я уже забыла. Дожили. О боже, нет. Ну вот я же говорю. Нет! Нет!
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Чаек.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport, if he's still alive.
I have to go.
Good luck.
Беремся, да. И вот тут вот мы возьмем. Откройте дверь, я сейчас еще зайду, тут осмотрю. Вон тут что-то есть. О боже, нет. Нет. Сейчас, подожди. Я не я, если я 200 раз не сохранюсь. Теперь пошли взламывать. Боже, нет. Да нет, это не часто. О, все отлично, поехали. Вот. Мастер просто взломов. Так, мы оттуда пришли. Нам сюда вниз. Может посмотреть, что там у его отряда. Идите снять? Снять, конечно, часовой сейчас отряд. Тогда всему отряду снять, что еще нет-то. Так, снаряжение. Я хотела, да, точно. О боже, снаряжение. Штурмовая винтовка. Не, мне нужна снайперка. Пистолет, дробовик, винтовка. А вот снайперки. Ага, новой снайперки нет. Это все легкая броня человека. Кайден. Лучше, средний. Онлайн, дробовик. Вот пистолет получше явно. Так, ты у нас что? Тебе... Ну, вот этот мститель поставим. Ну, попробуй с ятаганом побегать. Всем все дали. Всем все подписали. Это Найлус. Да. Бедный Найлус.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I am sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
Where'd Saren go after he killed Nihilus?
He jumped on the cargo train and headed over to the other platform. Probably going after the beacon. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
Привет. Привет, Дестройер. Привет, Ярда. Привет. Мы тут чай доставай. Мы тут болтаем. Во время болтания пьем чай.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Forget about him. He's not worth it.
You're lucky the commander's here, pal. Hand over those grenades.
Мы не спим, мы пьем чай на стриме. Ну вообще, да, немножечко спим. Потому что я их в первый раз, когда играла, это половина стрима была чисто их по болтушке, я в этот момент либо с чатом болтала, либо чисто чаек. Самое смешное было, когда мы были на цитадели. Что там, 6 часов на цитадели по болтушке.
Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Кстати, знаешь, он на удивление мало потерял кадров за весь стрим. Прикольно.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge.
Мне?
Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down.
Хотя я могу
говорить. This sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
Да не сижу я молча. Что ты вот это вот? Не сижу я молча. Я чай пью. Боже, сейчас, подождите. Если ты думаешь, что это так просто сделать, то ты ошибаешься. Это не так-то просто прибавить звук. Да, я не сижу молча, все время разговариваю. Просто пока они тут болтают обо всем на свете, я забыла. Он проговорил про корабль? Нет. Пошли. Все. Я не сижу молча, я вообще могу говорить 24/7. Но я тогда... Господи. Не факт, что смогу воспринимать текст, который вижу. Где вы нашли? Что происходит? Что случилось? Что такое? А вы что? А где? Ой, они тут... Они нашли там врагов дальше и развлекаются. О, Господи. Телефоны вибрируют. Так, кто там сидит-то? Кто это? А! Я тебя ищу. Где второй? Вот ты. Не! Получи. Плохой. Я тут уже кучу ящиков пропускала, потому что я совершенно забыла, где они лежат. Боже мой, они опять с кем-то там сражаются. А, вон он, да. Я уже тут порассказывала про то, что как давно в этой жизни я не... Как давно в этой жизни? Я имею в виду, что как давно я последний раз очень играла в эту игру, очень давно. Это было настолько сильно давно, что это даже не смешно. Ну, давай, отогревайся уже. Так, встань. Встань, добеги и сядь. Женщина, ты глупая женщина. Кого они опять стреляют? Невидимых людей? Невидимые люди, невидимые враги. Что это? Понимаю. А, вот, вижу вас. На! Вылезай. А, ну, они сами справились. На! Да где опять? Вылезай! Всех уничтожим. Вылезай! Я вижу тебя! Ты там сидишь! На! На! Вылезай! Вылезай, я к тебе иду. Вылезай. Ой, понимаю. На! Ты чё думал? Я ждать буду, когда ты встанешь? Где-то там что-то было. Аптечка где-то сидела. Я, кстати, молчу, только когда у них по болтушке идут. А так-то я не болтаю, я тут тусю. В одиночестве. В грустном одиночестве. Ну, уже не в одиночестве. Ой. А до этого была в одиночестве.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
О боже. Это задание. Понимаю. Обезвреживаем. Да, конечно, я уже бегу. Там стреляйте, пока непонятно. Гетов, которые... Где они? Хотя бы. Да они далеко, я как тебе до гетто этого достану. Все. Пойду бомбы искать. Это как-то быстрее будет. Бомбочка. Сиди. Сидеть. Обезвреживать. О, ой, а что это? А что это тут произошло? Массовое изнасилование какое-то. Что за насилие? А, там этот. Ну или вот так, да. Конечно, людей на стриме нет. Я в курсе. Я так живу уже давно. Без людей на стримах. В какой-то степени привыкла. Куда нам идти-то? Туды. Туда идти. А чё тут? Что вы за мной бегаете? Стреляйте давай. Стреляй, глупая женщина. молодец. Она не глупая на самом деле. Она очень даже умная. Вебки нет, людей нет. Ну слушай, тут очень легко решается вопрос. Достаточно просто. Как тут ускоряться? Я уже забыла. Левый клон. О, господи, зачем ты это сделала? Решается вопрос очень просто. Находится вебка. И находится второй компьютер, который можно было бы подключить к ноутбуку, либо ноутбук к компьютеру. И таким образом, волшебным, буквальным образом, у меня появляется вебка. Все очень просто. Будут деньги, будет вебка. И будет микрофон другой. Вот так вот. Она присела и спиной обезвреживает. Просто это максимально брутально. Боже. Женщина, ты странная. Ящичек. Да ну его эту вебку. Знаешь, что тоже вот вебка? Это надо накраситься. Это столько всего вот этого вот. Ну камера в ноуте такое себе. Мама. Так. Что ты бегаешь по кругу, мальчик? Мальчик, мальчик. Спокойно, мальчик. Мальчик, спокойно. Мальчик. Сидеть. Вот они какие, а? Мальчики эти. Ну, на ноуте включить камеру я могу, но это больше нагрузка на систему. А оно мне надо. Мне нравится, когда у меня так мало потребляется железа в компьютере. Он не так сильно нагревается. Ну и да, для камеры надо накраситься, одеться. Думаешь, мне это охота? Нет, конечно. У меня даже свет есть тут. Вполне себе подходящий. Мне слишком лень этим всем заниматься. О, господи. Мастер взламывать ящики. Ай. По графике максимально. Сейчас максимально нагрузкой, я бы тебе сказала. Но для этого мне нужно время. И тогда случится перегруз. Потому что когда я открываю диспетчер, он может перезагрузить. На ГПУ идет перегрузка. А так, нормально он. Живет пока. Знаешь, они же тут хоть и подтянули графику, да, но они же... они потом еще, я как посмотрела, не уменьшили нагрузку на ЦП. Ну, то есть они просто переработали игру под более современное. И поэтому... оно вот вполне себе. Ну так, на 40. Вообще он на 40 где-то процентов нагружает по всем параметрам, кроме диска. Диск там живет себе тихо.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Молча все происходит.
No, don't touch it. It's too...
Ай. Сейчас будет один из моих любимых моментов.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime, the Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
Пару надо идти не могу. По-хорошему нужен, да. Ну где ж я тебе возьму столько денег? У меня на этот ноут-то сколько денег ушло, ты себе не представляешь. Он не такой уж и бесплатный.
Doctor? Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
У моего брата больше денег нет. Чтобы мне еще и комп покупать.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. And the blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
Они в местную больницу.
I appreciate it.
Ладно.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
Damn.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology, blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction, whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Вот мы и поговорили ни о чем. Эх. Что? Где-то что-то пиликает. Ну ладно. Что скажешь?
Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. Doesn't seem right somehow. But at least you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We're Marines. We stick together. And I'm just sorry that we lost Jenkins.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck. It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not going to be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
Что ты хочешь? Кукол. Я отвлеклась.
Got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it. Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
Я здесь ради
I was a regular Navy
приключений.
brat. I got a little more noteworthy than the folks expected.
Oh, that's right, the Blitz. I imagine that bought you any post in the fleet. Word is we're heading for the Citadel, ma'am. Can you, tell me why?
The captain hopes the ambassador can get an audience with the council. Tell them what Saren's been up to.
Makes sense. They'd probably like to know he's not working for them anymore. Whatever happens, we'll be ready, Commander.
О, Господи. Я не сплю, честно.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission.
О, Боже.
But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse. And the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
Тебе просто нравится щупать их тела.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Все с тобой понятно, доктор.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot from you. I've never met anyone who was awarded the Star of Terra.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Thanks, Commander. Thanks. Фенкси. Фенкси комендерски. О, Капитан
Go
Эндерсон.
speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
А что вы сидите, смотрите в пустой экран? Вам нормально? Ладно. Будем считать, что ему здесь нормально. Он странный. Так, там мы поговорили. Тут мы побывали. Что там? Что у вас тут? Что вы делаете? Что это вы тут делаете? Идти. Понятно. Не расскажешь нам ничего интересного? Такс. Куда ехать? Подожди. Куда мы поднимаемся? Здравствуйте. А ручки подняли? Доложите обстановку. Сверхсветовая система связи изучить. Мы за это вкусняшку получили. О, господи, да, боже мой, дядя. Штурман. Да. Что это? Изучить. Так, я оттуда. Там мы были. С этим поговорили. Что это? Ясно. Старший офицер. Почему мы до сих пор не старший офицер? Почему мы не капитан? Капитан Шепард? Джокер, поехали.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Куда будет потеряно 4 часа нашей жизни?
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. If they don't stop him, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
А я их так как не люблю. Нажмите М. О боже мой. Да, я помню, как я тут... Я уже начинаю плакать.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals. Oh, they've built themselves quite the lake. Wonder if anyone ever drowned in it.
Big place.
Big place. О. Шифрование. Сохранимся. Пополнение. Не выключайте компьютер. Будьте разумными. Нет. Рапорт патруля Альянс. Капитан Х. Дриксон зарегистрировал источник необычной энергии во время патрулирования в скоплении Ро Аргус. Ее особенно заинтересовала система Гидр, но она получила приказ возвращаться до того, как ее команду смогла что-либо изучить. Будем отправить разведгруппу. Нет, мы будем взламывать компьютер. Взламывать компьютеры и наслаждаться этими взломами. Так, боже мой. Еще минут 20 тут побегаем. О боже. Здорово.
This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and her alone, and she betrayed that confidence. All right. I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash. Please greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Господи, я чуть не уронила.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus Ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Ты просто злой дядя.
Why aren't the Elcor or Volus part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the EarthClans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Bolus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Ты просто глупый.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good
Bye,
day,
bye.
Earth Clan.
Бе-бе-бе. Бе-бе-бе. Здравствуйте. Что случилось, Зелтон?
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Good day, human.
Strange greeting, human. This is really not a good time.
So long, then.
Thanks to you, human. Good day.
Да, good day, good day. Тут мы были. Тута-па-тута. Тута-па-тута. Это мы куда идем? О, нет, я туда не хочу. Тут у нас закрыто. Хорошо. Эх, значит, идем сюда. Сюда мы идем. Альбина. Так, секретарь посол.
Good day,
Здорово.
Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium.
Опять
More
разговоры,
specifically,
шатание
you're
по
at the
станции, да.
Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please.
Я же говорю,
access
это
me.
надолго. А потом
What's that? Oh, Avina is the virtual guide
пойдем
for the Citadel. Feel
стреляться.
free to access the terminal yourself.
А там, где стреляться,
What's your
там
name?
будут
What do you do
веселые
here? My
истории.
name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
А, ну мы это
I
уже
should be going
поняли.
now.
Have a pleasant day.
Да-да, мы пошли. Да-да-да-да, президиум. Open the door, please. Господи, где я? Чувствую себя... Милый дипломат. Давай. Ну, фантастическое. О, что-то получили. Сейчас мы тут... Так, запоминаем. Ну нет, слушай, мне вообще-то сюжет интересен. Думаешь, я знаю сюжет Масс Эффекта? Ты ошибаешься. Я не знаю сюжета Масс Эффекта. Представляешь? Я из тех людей, кто никогда не играл в принципе в Масс Эффект и не в курсах, что здесь сюжет заключается. Я только знаю вот эту вот часть. Это только потому, что я ее играла. А скипать я не хочу. Ой, боже. Опять вот это вот. И вообще, я уже скоро, хотел сказать, спать пойду. Но нет, я скоро есть пойду. Предупреждение. Следующее сообщение было отправлено несколькими адресатам экстранета с учетом записи, отследить которую не удалось. Требуется дальнейший мониторинг. Дорогой друг Биотик, ты получил это сообщение, потому что у нас общая цель. Немногие нас понимают и уж тем более поддерживают. Нам нужно держаться вместе. Мы должны построить наш новый мир. Присоединяйся к нам. Мы ждем тебя в скоплении Этты Хокинга. Только объединившись, мы сможем бороться с несправедливостью по отношению к нам. Да, я запомнила, что только что прочла. Я запомнила только потому, что я играла эту часть, и, ну, часть, имею в виду, игры по сюжету. Я вот эту часть играла, и я играла трижды ее, поэтому я немножко помню. Помню еще... Я опять отвлекаюсь на текст. Будет, знаешь, это весело, когда мы будем в Нью-Йорк с тобой играть, потому что я не буду ничего понимать, что вокруг происходит. Я буду просто говорить ни о чем, потому что даже не буду смотреть, в чем сюжет. Пока не будет по-английски. По-английски пока не переведут. Ну, это все потом.
The council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
The council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
Нет, мы не закончили.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law.
Я помню, мы на стероиде, я помню, я задание выполняла, но это, по-моему, из DLC.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years.
Так что там, по-моему, часть сюжета я помню.
Yeah, right. You
И там я, собственно, и закончила играть. Я не сильно продвинулась по сюжету, я помню.
We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres. They'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
The galaxy needs people like that. People who do the dirty jobs.
I agree. But they
Что мы
need to be held to a higher
договоримся, не моя
standard. They need to be accountable.
Дела выполнять дальше.
We both know that. But because he's a Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do anything about it. Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
But not all Spectres are like Saren.
True. But the potential is always there.
Жнецы — это вот эти вот кораблики, да? Repairs.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have
Я
had
помню,
military
что
training.
здесь на Цитадели есть любимый, господи, медузка. Как медузку зовут, я забыла.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I
В
don't
общем,
make a
там
habit of
есть
giving out details about
любимая
ongoing investigation.
медузка. Я даже не помню, как его зовут. Дела... Как-то его там Дела что-то там, и я помню, на стриме мы орали. Всем стримом орали над тем, как я его называю. Деламендер. Как ты его звали? Господи, Да, добрые месяц несчастья. Это точно. Конечно, это самые добрые существа, которые мы видели. Подумаешь, раз в 50 тысяч это не что-то делает. Не хочешь со мной разговаривать.
What do you want? Oh, Commander.
Oh,
Is there something I can do for you? Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection. Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the
Я думаю, вот кого из этих двоих из того, что я знаю второй части. Кого из этих двоих убивать? Я еще над этим подумала. Я не могу что-то остановиться.
She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
Diplomate.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around.
Нету тут вообще землян, потому что незачем землянам тут быть. Вообще. К чему была сказана эта фраза? Знаешь, это когда мне немножко с отставанием приходит, я уже не помню, о чем я говорила. О, Авина. Авина, поговори со мной.
My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
What does that mean?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you
Мне
can
очень
see
интересно, что ты говоришь.
discuss matters of interstellar importance.
О боже.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium.
Я там в основном сижу просто,
The Volus
смотрю в
were the
одну
first
точку
non-council species to be granted an embassy
и жду, когда накопится
2,384 galactic
Да.
standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recent
Я уже
added
кушать
embassy
хочу.
belongs to your own species.
Авина, я кушать хочу.
19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Скажи, пожалуйста, где здесь столовая?
Some species
Мне
from
в столовую
humanity was
надо.
given preferential treatment. It often
Мне же
takes a
должны
century
выдавать
or more
паёк.
before a new species is
Где мой
granted an
бесплатный?
embassy. The council
Где моя
gave a great
бесплатная
deal of
еда?
thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
Do you agree with their decision?
I am
К
not
сожалению,
programmed to
упустила
make
сейчас
that kind of
информацию.
qualified judgment. My
Дело в
code
том,
is
что я
limited to
кушать хочу.
information
Я
and
же
simple
объясняю.
interaction simulations.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Why weren't they made a council race?
The council race
Интересно
has
же.
extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid
Я
in
же,
times of
понимаешь, я же по сути играла только в эту, в Андромеду полностью. Причем вообще максимально полностью ее зачистила. Это была первая игра, которая прошла на 100%. Я как бы понятия не имела, какое было вот в начале, что было. Интересно же, что тут вот это вот. Я прошу про СБЦ и про посольство.
Do you know anything about specters?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of special tactics and reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Отключаемся.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Ой, никто этого не слышал. А что тут здесь? Перегрев пистолет снайперских винтовок. Ля-ля-ля, на 8, на 9. О, господи. Вы этого не слышали. О, господи. Так летает. Господи. У меня мама пишет, что она хочет позвонить, понимаешь? Вот у кого какие проблемы? Тактическое, не знаю, давайте все просто загружаем. Я даже не знаю, что это. Просто фиолетово максимально. Да. Тан-тара-тан, все отлично. Хорошо, журнал. 2 задания, странное сообщение, найдите общину и необычные данные. И миссия основная, разоблачите Сары. В кодекс мы просто не заходим, потому что это опасно. Опасно, потому что я начну читать, и мы уснем все окончательно. Но я подумала по приколу в конце игры взять и все это мне прочитать. А ладно. А раз такие дела у нас, то можно, в принципе, и заканчивать стрим. Спасибо, что хотя бы ты пришел и посидел немножко на нем. Вот. У меня вон пропуск кадров вообще 0%. Супер. Идеальная игра. Вообще. Нагрузка минимальная. Ладно. Сейчас сказать всем спокойной ночи. Ну, по сути, спокойной ночи. Всем пока.